koutou katoa, ko kerena waru toki ngoa, me kare ki a tātou. Kia tātou katoa, te atupai o tō tātou ariki a Ukaraiti, me te aroha o te atua, me te whiwhina i tahitanga, ki te wairua tapu, ake, amene.
Good evening, students, staff, family members and supporters, and welcome to the 32nd College Sport Wellington Sportsperson of the Year Awards. Ko Jason Pine Aho, one of your MCs for the evening. Wonderful to be here.
E ngā mana, i ngā reo rau, rangatira mā, tēnā koutou katoa, ko Paula Tesarero tōku ingoa. Clearly, we can't welcome you in person to this year's event, but hopefully we'll see you back at Te Rapraha Arena in 2022. In the meantime, please just sit back, relax, and enjoy a few home comforts while we bring to you our first ever online edition of the Sportsperson of the Year Awards.
The format for tonight runs along similar lines to previous editions, albeit a little more streamlined in places. Following our first group of awards, we'll have the pleasure of hearing about the experiences of two ex-Wellington students at the recent Tokyo Olympic Games. Beth Ross and Lewis Clarebert are set to join us. Then we're back into the awards, culminating in the naming of our Supreme Sportswoman and Sportsman of the Year.
But before we jump into the first awards of the night, it is our pleasure to introduce the Chair of College Sport Wellington and Principal of Wellington Girls College, Julia Davidson.
Tēnā koutou katoa. Kia ora e te whānau. I'm Julia Davidson. I'm Principal of Wellington Girls College, and I have the privilege of being the Chair of the College Sport Wellington Principals Board. And it's my pleasure to welcome you here to the 2021 virtual spotties. Strange times, we have to do something different this year, but I hope you really enjoyed this broadcast and can appreciate all the talents of the students involved. I'd like to start this evening by thanking the College Sport Wellington staff. Brian, Tracy, David, James and Catherine, you've had a really strange year, and I know it's been challenging at times when the rules have changed on you and you've had to make alterations really quickly, so thank you for all the work that you do. I'd also really like to thank the Principals Board. We have great meetings, we debate some really interesting topics, and I'm really grateful for your wisdom and your willingness to give up afternoons to support other schools. In particular, I'd like to thank Gregor Fountain and Narelle Umbers, both of whom are on the board, who are leaving their schools this year. Thank you for the time that you have spent with us and wish you well as you head off. And I'd also like to thank Graham Duffy from St Pat Silverstream, Mike Hutchins from Hibs and Murray Lucas from Tawa College, who are three principals in our region leaving at the end of this year. They've always been fantastic supporters of College Sport Wellington. They've always been at the spotties and supporting their own students in sport in a variety of activities over many years. So thank you and go well as you leave also. Some of the people who we just couldn't run things without in Wellington are our sports directors and coordinators, and so we certainly are very grateful to the work for the work they put in, tirelessly, filling out the forms and making things work and giving students the opportunities to take part in such a wide range of events. So thank you for your work. Sport in Wellington wouldn't exist without a huge number of volunteers and people who just give up their time so generously to support the kids in this area. So to all the coaches and managers, the people who do the score benches, the people who set up the fields and the gyms for us to work in, thank you for all the work you do. Of course, we couldn't operate without sponsors. Running sport is really expensive, and so we're very grateful to the sponsors tonight. You'll hear more about them soon with some individual awards there that they're supporting. And to the parents, you guys are the people who provide the food and the transport and the uniforms and the love and support when things go wrong or when things go right. You care as much about sport, I know, as the students do, and that is much appreciated by all of us. But the main people that we are celebrating tonight are the students, and I do want to thank all the students who take part in any sport in Wellington, be it for fun with their friends or at the highest level. Thank you. Sport in Wellington isn't always easy, and sometimes you just really have to persevere, and so we are really delighted tonight to be able to celebrate some amazing achievements from some very talented students. I know the year hasn't gone quite the way you wanted in some cases, and certainly missing out on the winter tournament was a real shame for everybody. But you've stuck in there. Some of you have had amazing opportunities to pursue your sports before lockdown, and you can celebrate that. Others of you have missed out, but either way, I hope you've had that you have performed this year in some way. Congratulations to all of our winners, particularly code winners, and to our Supreme winners, of course, and to the students who are celebrated tonight for their service as well. That's a huge contribution also. We are coming to the end of the sporting year, but also the school year. I'd like to wish you all well as 2021 finishes. Good luck with exams, and for everybody, have a safe end to 2021. And hopefully next year we might get a full 2 tournaments and a full 2 seasons, and that would be wonderful. In the meantime, take care. Haere.
We now move into the first group of presentations, the NZCT Service to School Sport Awards. These awards are in recognition of an individual's outstanding all-round contribution to sport in their school as a participant, coach, manager or administrator. And the finalists are girls, Hannah Gill, Wellington East Girls College; Maddie King, Wellington Girls College; Lucy Singer, Queen Margaret College; Omatangi Wiki Cummings, Tawa College; and for the boys, Fraser Baxter, Paraparaumu College; Greg Besser, Hutt Valley High School; George Dalton, St Bernard's College; and Alex Greenfield, Nainai College. And the winners are Hannah Gill, Wellington East Girls College, and Alex Greenfield, Nainai College. Hannah has had a very busy year at school, organising a successful sports committee that ran 2 major sporting events to get girls more active, attended by over 200 girls. She event managed everything from food to music to bookings and advertising. On the court, Hannah oversaw the netball umpires roster, coached a team and managed to find time to captain the senior A side. Hannah also organised articles for the sports magazine and the school sports photographs. Alex is an active supporter of school sport and has been instrumental in strengthening relationships within the community. Over the year, Alex has organised many sporting events during lunchtime, including basketball, futsal, multi-sport and netball. Among his many activities, he has also organised an old boys football game, which doubled as a fundraiser opportunity for the school. On the field, Alex coached the junior boys futsal team while captaining the first 15 and senior futsal teams.
We move to the Sports Distributors Volunteer of the Year Awards. These awards are in recognition of an individual's outstanding voluntary service to secondary school sport in their school as a coach, a manager or administrator over at least a 5-year period. This year there are 8 awards being presented. The recipients are Janine Potts from St Oran's College. Janine has been involved in St Oran's sport for over a decade. She's managed and coached teams all of those years, often coaching more than one team in a season. She always has the best interests of the girls at heart and goes over and above what is required, including feeding them and transporting them to various venues. Gail Rongan, Wellington Girls College. Gail is one of those quiet, behind-the-scenes givers, both in sport and to the wider community. For the past 5 years for Wellington Girls Rowing, Gail has been the driving force behind their successful fundraising ventures, handling all of the logistics and corralling others to participate. Her pragmatic approach is kind, holistic and focuses on the well-being of the girls as well as the overall health of the team. Leanne Terrell, St Pat's Town. Lee's devotion to supporting volleyball at St Pat's Town has been tremendous. Since 2013, Lee has freely given huge amounts of time to coach not only the young men, but people of all ages across the Wellington region. She consistently goes above and beyond the call of duty, performing an exemplary service in supporting the development of volleyball. Her mana and caring nature, while role modelling the values of commitment, communication, integrity, initiative and mahi, draws a huge following of those she coached over the years. Her aroha for young people and her passion for volleyball are evident in every interaction. Harriet Whitmore, Wellington Girls College. Harriet's been in charge of the underwater hockey program for the past 9 years. She runs Give It A Go sessions every year, organises both junior and senior trials, trains up junior coaches and referees and takes the team to nationals. When Harriet has been unique as a coach in her pastoral care for the members of her team, that is where she has really stood out. She is a coach, mentor and counsellor. Harriet works closely with the school if she has any concerns for the girls and is always there to make them the best they can be as young women both in and out of the pool.
Joe Hemi, Wainuiomata High School. Joe has given our school and community over 20 years of basketball coaching and refereeing. At times, Joe has coached as many as 3 school teams, along with his Hutt Valley representative team in 1 year. He is passionate about the game, and Joe always tries to get the best out of the players. He holds 3 CSW Senior Division 1 titles. Richard Pinckney, Paraparaumu College. Richard has given a sustained and incredible commitment to hockey at Paraparaumu College since joining the school's PE department in 2009. He has single-handedly improved the level of Paraparaumu College's hockey, including coaching the first 11 boys to win the CSW Hockey Premiership in 2018 and also coming 5th in New Zealand at the Rankin Cup. Richard has grown an amazing culture of success at the school. Paraparaumu College will miss his unflappable manner and wry sense of humour as he moves north at the end of the year. Chris Riley, Hutt Valley High School. Chris has coached at Hutt Valley High School for over 32 years, 10 years coaching the first 11 cricket team and the rest with the second 11. He is currently the Hutt Valley High School cricket convener. He has also coached junior cricketers at Nainai College and the primary school kids at the Taita Cricket Club. He has given up every Saturday in the cricket season to coach others for the past 45 years, which is an amazing commitment. Marek Volbinski, Bishop Viard College. Marek has been the basketball and athletics convener since 1993. During those years, he has coached many Bishop Viard students who have come and gone, and now their children are being coached by Marek as well. For the last 15 years, Marek has also refereed basketball at the school, as well as mentoring young referees. His contribution to basketball at Bishop Viard never goes unnoticed. Besides all his volunteering, Marek has been head of PE at Bishop Viard since 1993. Well done to these recipients, and thank you again for your huge amount of time given to secondary school sport over the years.
Let's move to the Hutt Mana Charitable Trust Student Coaches of the Year. These awards recognise outstanding achievements as a student coach in 2021. The finalists are, for the girls, Caitlin Skeets, Wellington Girls College, Tavana Taifu, Newlands College, and Samantha Woolley, Queen Margaret College. And for the boys, Cam Linkhorn, Altair College, Kauri Toto, Paraparaumu College, and Isaac Waterman, Scots College. And the winners are Samantha Woolley, Queen Margaret College, and Cam Linkhorn, Altair College. Samantha coached the QMC Junior Futsal team to 5th place at the Junior Nationals. They were the winners of the Storm Cup for the Regional 1 Junior Girls Futsal title. A great leader and mentor to all of the girls in the team. And Cam led Altair Junior Green to an undefeated junior basketball season, the team going 10 wins from 10 games with a plus 364 points difference. He attended both a referee course and completed Basketball New Zealand's Kiwi Hoops course to improve on his coaching ability and his basketball knowledge.
We now move to the Wellington Community Trust Student Officials of the Year. These awards are in recognition of young people who, by becoming members of their sport's official body, have made a commitment to progressing in their chosen sport as an official. The finalists are, for the girls, Selena Akavi, Tawa College Hockey, Emilita Leota, Bishop Viard College Volleyball, Holly Thomas, St Mary's College Touch, and for the boys, Al Fox, Hutt Valley High School Netball, Ethan Jefferson, St Patrick's College Town Rugby, and Elijah Mariko, Aotea College Basketball and Volleyball. And the winners are Emilita Leota, Bishop Viard College Volleyball, and Ethan Jefferson, St Pat's Town Rugby. Emilita has held her regional level badge for the last 2 years, and this year is a candidate for her national level and also a candidate for Oceania regional level. She officiated at the Senior Girls Final of the CSW Regionals and was named official of the tournament for a second time. At the New Zealand Provincial Champs, she was appointed to the Under-17 Women's Final and Under-19 Boys Semi-Final and was also named Outstanding Female Referee at the VNZ Women's Invitational Tournament. Ethan has made steady progress through the ranks of rugby refereeing. This season, he was promoted into the Level 2 group of referees in the Wellington Rugby Referees Association, which is just one step away from the top-ranked group. The top-ranked group are graded to adjudicate in the highest levels of club rugby. Ethan is rapidly developing towards the Level 1 ranking that will allow him to join the highest level of refereeing in Wellington. He has performed at such a level that he has been rewarded with secondary school grade finals over the past couple of years, and this season was appointed to the men's Premier 2 grade final. This appointment is an indication that Ethan has developed into a highly proficient and capable referee.
Let's move to the Trust House Coaches of the Year. These awards recognise outstanding achievements as coach of a secondary school individual or team in 2021. The finalists are, in the females, Samantha Hanna, Wellington Girls for netball, Nicola Mitchell, Onslow College for adventure racing, and Jeanette Va'itoa, Hutt Valley High School for netball. And male Andre Canton Buckley from Onslow for football, Junior Hunter, Queen Margaret, basketball, Tim Mannix, St Pat Silverstream, rugby, and Stu Widdowson, Wellington College for football. And the Trust House Coaches of the Year are Samantha Hanna and Tim Mannix. Samantha Hanna, in her 2 years in charge of Wellington Girls Senior A netball team, has completely changed the team culture and dynamic. She led the team to promotion to Premier 2 in the Wellington Open League, and they finished third overall in the College Sport Wellington Regional League. And Tim Mannix has been coaching St Pat Silverstream First 15 for 6 years and has led them to 5 straight Premier 1 finals and 3 title wins. They were shared winners of the 2021 Transit Coach Lines Cup for Premier 1, and Tim has built confidence and resilience in the team, making trainings fun and creating a very positive team culture.
Now moving to the Pelorus Trust Teams of the Year. These awards recognise outstanding achievements by secondary school teams in 2021. And the finalists are, for the girls, Chiltern St James Senior Aerobics Duo, Queen Margaret Senior 3x3 Basketball Team, Te Kurako Papamori or Te Rito Under 19 W6 250 Waka Armour Team, and Wellington East Girls College Premier Futsal Team. And the boys, Te Kuramori or Porirua Under 19 W6 500 Waka Armour Team, Wellington College Premier Futsal Team and Wellington College First 11 Cricket Team. And the winners are Wellington East Girls Premier Futsal Team and Te Kura Māori or Porirua Under-19 Waka Ama Team. The Wellington East Girls Premier Futsal Team have been College Sport Premier Division champions and Futsal Shield winners. They also were the New Zealand Secondary Schools National Champions, the first time a girls team from Wellington has ever won this event. The Te Kura Māori or Porirua Under-19 Waka Ama team were winners of the boys W6 500 metres and runners-up at the 250 metres at the CSW Regatta. They were also runners-up in the W6 500 metres at the New Zealand Secondary Schools National Champs by 1 point of a second.
We want to take you now to a new edition in 2021. This is the Champion of School Sport Award. Its purpose is to recognise those individuals that exemplify the best aspects of school sport, whether that be on or off the field. Each year we'll identify just one champion of school sport who we feel has championed those values that we consider special and unique to school sport. In asking for nominations, we challenged our schools to put forward a champion that demonstrated support for the following values. Learning through sport, meaning an outlook on sport through an educational lens. Supporting others, which is a commitment and dedication to our students. Doing the right thing through showing honesty, integrity and respect. Getting a fair go, ensuring all students get an opportunity to participate irrespective of their personal circumstances. And enjoying life, remembering that sport is fun and should be enjoyed. We've been truly humbled by the positive response to this new award and the number of outstanding nominees. It tells us that school sport is in great heart and full of good people, all doing their best for our students. This year, we are pleased to announce the inaugural Champion of School Sport Award winner is Daniel Paxton from Hutt Valley High School. Daniel is very unique due to his young age and his high-functioning autism, but this does not stop him. He is the most dedicated and enthusiastic person you will ever have the pleasure of meeting, with a fantastic smile. Daniel's 20 and absolutely lives and breathes rugby. He can't play himself anymore, but in order to be a part of the team and the rugby culture, he decided to manage the school's first 15, something which has continued even though he's now 2 years out of school. Daniel not only manages the team, he goes way beyond that. He has a heart for people, and in particular youth, advocating for them in every way. He's a servant to many, runs around after everybody, making sure players can get to trainings and to the games. If they can't, he'll pick them up. He checks on players regularly. He's well liked by students, supporters and parents alike. He's the first to arrive at a rugby game and the last to leave, dragging out the flags, the post pads, putting out the field rope, collecting the uniforms, getting them washed, filling up the water bottles, sorting the players and then packing everything up afterwards. Daniel just does it all. He even makes sure the opposition is well looked after and has a great sense of those around him. Daniel is tenacious, passionate, relentless and always willing to learn. His love for people and how much he cares is absolutely inspiring. Daniel puts himself last in everything that he does. The love he has for his team and his school is like no other, and Daniel has never, ever asked for anything in return, not even a t-shirt. He does this all with his own time, money and resources. In the words of his school, Daniel is a gentleman, kind, caring and selfless, an incredible young man and a worthy winner of the inaugural Champion of School Sport Award. Congratulations to Daniel Paxton. We move now to the presentation of the 2021 Premiership pennants. These pennants are awarded to the school teams who win the highest graded competition in their codes, the Premiership. The pennant records the code, the year, the two teams involved, the score and the venue of the final. The 2021 Premierships go to the following schools in the following codes: Badminton, Wellington College for the boys, Wellington East Girls College for the girls. 3x3 basketball, Scots College for the boys, Queen Margaret College for the girls. Basketball, Scots College for the boys, Queen Margaret College for the girls. Bowls, the mixed pennant goes to Onslow College. In cricket, for the boys, Wellington College, and the girls, Tawa College. In cross country, the boys winners, Wellington College, the girls winners, Wellington Girls College. In dragon boating, for the boys, St Patrick's Silverstream, for the girls, St Oran's College, and mixed, Newlands College. Floorball, for the boys, Wellington College, and the girls, Wellington East Girls College. Football, Wellington College in the boys, Onslow College in the girls. In futsal, Scots College in the boys and Onslow College in the girls. For golf, a mixed pennant to Hutt International Boys School. And in handball, the girls' pennant goes to Wellington East Girls College.
In hockey, for the boys, Wellington College, and for the girls, Wellington Girls College. Netball, for the girls, St Mary's College. In rowing, a mixed pennant goes to Wellington Girls College. In rugby union, for the boys, Scots College and St Pat's Silverstream, and for the girls, St Mary's College. In shooting, the mixed goes to Taita College. In softball, for the boys, St Patrick's Silverstream, and for the girls, St Mary's College. For tennis, for the boys, Wellington College. For the girls, Samuel Marsden Collegiate. In touch, for the boys, St Patrick's Silverstream. For the girls, St Mary's College. And the mixed goes to Kapiti College. Underwater hockey, for the boys is Wellington College, and for the girls, Samuel Marsden Collegiate. In volleyball, for the boys, St Patrick's Town, for the girls, Sacred Heart College. In Wakaama, for the boys, Otaki College, and for the girls, Te Kura a Iwi o Whakatakapuranga Rua Mano. In water polo, for the girls, Wellington East Girls College.
It's a great pleasure now to be joined by two Wellingtonians who this year became first-time Olympians attending Tokyo 2020, which of course became Tokyo 2021. A great pleasure to welcome in via Zoom, as it always seems to be these days, rower Beth Ross, a silver medalist as part of the women's 8, and swimmer Lewis Clareburt, who made finals in both the 200-metre and 400-metre individual medleys. Both on screen now. Great to see you both. Congratulations on your performances this year. Lewis, I might start with you. When you think back a couple of months to your experiences in Tokyo, what stands out most vividly for you?
I think for me, it was just generally the experience of being a part of the New Zealand team. It was so awesome to, I guess, be in the atmosphere and be a part of the team that, you know, the rest of New Zealand was looking at for a few weeks, and making those connections with all the other athletes and people on that team. So I think that was probably the coolest thing for me.
It was quite an odd Olympic Games in every respect, really. The sport was fantastic, but everything wrapped around it we know was quite unusual. Lewis, how did you find it being part of bubble life, being heavily restricted in what you could do, not even being able to go and cheer on your fellow team members and other codes?
Yeah, it was interesting for sure. I honestly think it brought us closer together, if anything. When other athletes from different sports were playing or competing, we would all be back in the village cheering in this sort of Team New Zealand area. I can remember distinctly watching the rowing girls and even the rugby women's team win that gold medal. I think there was probably everyone that wasn't in the rugby team was probably downstairs watching it on the big screen. So yeah, it was interesting in terms of all the mask wearing and all that sort of stuff. But I guess it really did just bring us closer together at the end of the day.
And Beth, let's bring you in. Congratulations on the silver medal you won as part of the women's 8. Again, for you, a couple of months on, what stands out most vividly for you when you reflect on Tokyo?
Yeah, kind of same as Lewis. Like, I've always been proud to be from New Zealand, but I feel like just being part of that Olympic team just really made me realise how amazing like our country and our culture is, and just being a part of it was really cool. And even just like the magnitude of the whole event just really took me by surprise. Like I knew that the Olympics was a big event, but walking into the village and just getting to experience it for myself like was quite overwhelming, and it just really stands out for me.
I want to take you to the real sweet spot of your Olympic experience, and that's the women's 8s final, of course, which saw New Zealand claim a silver medal. We were all cheering back home. I know Lewis was in the village, as he just said. What about in the boat? Can you actually remember the race, or do you have to look at it on replay to actually remember how it played out?
It's definitely a bit of a blur. Like I remember sitting in the start blocks and like actually feeling pretty calm, and then starting, and then that's a blur. I just remember that it was a bit of a dogfight the whole way. I never knew who was going to win, and Canada beat us, but we were so happy with our race. And to be the first New Zealand women's 8 to be on the podium was just it was pretty surreal.
And is that something that takes a while to sink in? Did it take a day or two of looking at your silver medal and holding it and realising, hey, we have achieved something pretty special here?
Yeah, 100%. I definitely did feel surreal for a few days and just like couldn't quite believe it, because you've worked towards it for so long, and for it to suddenly come true and it's happened. And I don't know, it just definitely did take a while to sink in.
Lewis, for you, 2 finals, top 8 swimmers in the world in both the 200 and 400 individual medleys. How do you reflect on your Olympic experience and the way you swam?
Yeah, I mean, I ended up being quite happy with how I swam. It was definitely a bit of a roller coaster, that whole sort of 2 weeks leading up to when I was racing. And it was such a crazy experience. Like Beth said, I didn't realize the magnitude of the event and everything that comes around, Olympic campaign. And, the pressure was really on for sure. And you could really feel it leading up into the races and even during the races. It was interesting for me because I actually ended up having quite a big schedule. I wasn't really expected to make the final in the 200 medley, and somehow ended up, sneaking in a little position in lane 1 down the bottom there. So look, I was proud that I was able to come off my 400 medley and, get back up after maybe not the best performance of my life, and get back on the horse and, make that second final for me, which, I was super proud of.
Fantastic. I want to ask you both about your secondary school experiences, because, of course, being watched by the elite of this year's secondary school sports men and women. Lewis, for you, when you look back at your years at school, how instrumental were they in developing you into the swimmer that you are now?
Yeah, I mean, being at Scots, I think they, developed in some pretty excellent, I guess, traits for me. And they're always about working hard, and they have sort of like a tall poppy, they celebrate all their athletes and all their stars at school. And I think that really benefited me moving through the ranks and up the year groups to when I was time to finish school. And I guess, go into the big wide world. Scots really helped me develop me generally to be the all-round man, which was the saying back then. I'm not sure if it's still that now, but I'm a super proud Scots old boy, and just love the school.
And Beth, for you, it was Chilton. Does what Lewis has been saying resonate with you, the way that Chilton helped you to develop in your rowing and in a wider sense?
Yeah, so Chilton's actually not predominantly like a rowing school. Like we don't have a rowing team, so they were really great at supporting me through my rowing, like despite not having a rowing program. And so that was obviously really, really helpful. And I definitely learned a lot through secondary school sport that helped me in my elite sport career too. So.
And were you involved in other sports as well, Beth, growing up? Were you involved not just in rowing, but in other sports as you kind of found your way to the thing that you're best at and that grabbed your interest the most?
Yeah, so I played hockey, I played volleyball, I played pretty much everything, but nothing very well. So yeah, when I finally found what worked for me, I was pretty stoked.
What about you, Lewis? You must have tried a few things before. I know you were swimming from a young age, but other things that you tried and had a go at during your younger years?
Yeah, believe it or not, I did quite a few sports, from rugby to cycling or road cycling to golf, I think, at one point. Yeah, I did quite a few sports, but always swam. And I think swimming gave me the opportunity to, excel in other sports that maybe I wouldn't have if I didn't swim, because, swimming, you have to be quite fit. So it sort of crossed paths with all the other sports quite nicely. And yeah, I did a few sports for yeah.
And just to look ahead for both of you, Lewis, I'll stay with you. What is next on the agenda for you? Anything this year, or is it now fully focused on 2022?
Yeah, it's fully focused on 2022 for me. We've got actually quite a big year next year. We've got World Champs and Commonwealth Games, and there's a few other little competitions that I'd really love to do overseas as well. So 2022 is going to be a big year for me.
And Beth, for you, what lies ahead in the future for you? What's the immediate next, milestone or target for you?
Yeah, well, we don't have the Commonwealth Games. Rowing's not part of that, but we've got World Champs each year, so it'll be that next year, and then after that it gets serious again, working towards the Olympics with qualification in 2023. So yeah.
Yep, going to rush up pretty fast. Just to finish, and we really appreciate you taking the time to have a chat to us. I mean, you guys aren't really, long out of school yourself, really. So, you can relate to all the young men and women who are watching, I'm sure. But if you were to offer them a piece of advice, I guess knowing now what you didn't know when you were year 12 and year 13, I'll start with you, Lewis, if I could. What advice would you give to all the up-and-coming sports people watching tonight?
I think for me, it's just all about having fun. When I'm having fun, that's when I'm swimming my best. And if, as an athlete, as a young kid, growing up, and when you get a little bit older, everything starts to get a little bit serious, and politics start getting involved. So if you can keep having fun and just enjoy yourself, then, I think you'll be successful.
And any parting words from you tonight, Beth?
Yeah, I definitely agree with Lewis, but I also think being prepared to be the worst at something, like to being the worst at your sport again when you leave school. Like, you're obviously a big fish in a small pond when you're at school, you're the top dog, but then maybe when you leave and you get into a bigger environment, like, you've just got to be prepared to not be the best all of a sudden, and just find out what makes you good, like, outside of school.
Wonderful advice. Congratulations again on wonderful years, the both of you. Thanks so much for stopping in. We look forward to tracking your progress across the next few years. But for the meantime, stay safe, both of you, and we look forward to seeing what 2022 holds. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We move now into the Code Awards, which we're going to run through in alphabetical order. So let's start with the Athletes of the Year. And our finalists are, in the girls, Elizabeth Hewitt, Chiltern St James School; Michaela Solar, Hutt Valley School; Eliza Squire, Wellington East Girls College. And in the boys, Will Anthony, Scots College; Jamie Kearns, Wellington College; Oliver Krynan, St Patrick's College Silverstream; and Caleb Solar, Hutt Valley School. The winners in athletics are Elizabeth Hewitt and Will Anthony. Elizabeth is the first under 20, or finished first rather, in the under 20 hammer throw at the New Zealand Track and Field Champs. She was selected into the New Zealand Secondary School Athletics Squad and the Performance Development Squad, and is ranked number 1 in New Zealand for 3 kg under 18 and 4 kg under 20 hammer throw. And Will Anthony was second in the under 18 3,000 metres and 1,500 metres at the Athletic Club Nationals, and was first in the senior boys in the 3,000 metres at the North Island Schools Athletics Champs and runner-up at the Secondary School Nationals.
Now moving to the badminton Players of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Hayley Naylor, St Oran's College, Ashley Shum, Newlands College, Kanika Sun, Wellington East Girls College, Alice Jing, Wellington East Girls College. For the boys, Aravind Chandran, Onslow College, Alex Galt, Wellington College, Samuel Navarra, St Patrick's College Town. And the winners are Alice Jing and Samuel Navarra. Alice was winner of the CSW Open Singles Champs. She attended the New Zealand Under-19 Junior Team Champs and the New Zealand Senior Inter-Association Division 3 tournament. Samuel was winner of the CSW Open Singles Champs. He came second in the New Zealand Under-17 Champs and is a member of Badminton New Zealand's development squad.
Let's move to the Dynasty Sport Basketball Players of the Year. The finalists in the girls are Jordana Davey, Sacred Heart College, Lily Tolele, Queen Margaret College, and Lauren Tefata, Queen Margaret College. And in the boys, Tafara Gapare, Scots College, Nathaniel Salmon, Mana College, and Levi Ware, Mana College. The basketball winners for this year are Jordana Davey and Tafara Gapare. Jordana was named in the Under-17 national tournament team and is a member of the Capital Swish team. She is the recipient of the Tania Dalton Scholarship and has accepted an offer to study at Auburn University in Alabama. And Tafara is a member of the Scots College Premier team and a development player for the national title-winning Wellington Saints, also a member of the Saints 3-on-3 team.
In the Bowls Player of the Year, the finalists are Sierra Bridgman, Onslow College, Emma Ryan, Tawa College, Janelle Ryan, Tawa College. For the boys, Jaden Burns, Nainai College, Jordan Keane, Onslow College, and Elliot Kenning, Hutt Valley High School. And the winners are Sierra Bridgman and Jaden Burns. Sierra is a member of the Onslow Bowls team that won the College Sport Wellington final and is a member of the Wellington Secondary School's Bowls team. Jaden won 3 games at the Central North Island Quad Tournament and is captain of the Wellington Secondary School's Bowls team.
We go to the Cricket Players of the Year, and our finalists in the girls are Kate Chandler, Wellington Girls College, Natasha Kodaya, Hutt Valley High School, and Georgia Plimmer, Tawa College. In the boys, Oscar Jackson, Wellington College, Henry McIntyre, St Patrick's College Town, and Elliot Seddon, Scots College. Our Cricketers of the Year are Georgia Plimmer and Henry McIntyre. Georgia is a member of the Wellington Women's Blaze team and is the captain of the Wellington Under-19 team. She was also a member of the New Zealand Under-19 cricket team. And Henry was a member of the Wellington Under-17 and the Wellington Under-19 cricket team, also a member of the New Zealand Māori schoolboys team and a member of the New Zealand Under-19 training squad.
We now move to the cross-country road racing athletes of the year. The finalists are Amy McCarty, Wellington Girls College, Eliza Squire, Wellington East Girls College, and Ava Sutherland, Wellington Girls College. For the boys, Will Anthony, Scots College, Henry Believo, Wellington College, and Joshua Jordan, St Patrick's College, Silverstream. And the winners are Ava Sutherland and Will Anthony. Ava was the New Zealand Secondary School's national Under-16 champion and was second in the CSW Wellington Regional Under-16 Girls. Will Anthony was first in the New Zealand Under-20 men's road race and first in the New Zealand cross-country champs for under-20s.
Next up are our cyclists of the year. The finalists in this category for the girls are Lily Candy, Upper Hutt College, Lara Kameski from St Mary's College, and Millie Donald, Kapiti College. And 4 boys finalists, Nate Beard, Hutt Valley High School, Sam Mitchell, Wellington College, Elliot Robertson, Scots College, and Malachi Smith from Onslow College. Our cyclists of the year for 2021 are Millie Donald and Elliot Robertson. Millie is in this category for road and mountain biking. She placed second in the North Island Secondary School's Under-15 road race and was second in the North Island Secondary School's Under-15 criterium and cyclocross. And Elliot Robertson for road cycling, he is the National Under-17 road racing champion and a member of the second place team in the National Under-17 road race series.
We now move to the Disability Sport Athletes of the Year, and the finalists are, for the girls, Erin Knox, Hiratonga College, Tiffany Natta, Newlands College. For the boys, Joel Llewellyn, Aotea College, Corin Hanning, Wellington College, Toby Ireland, Hutt Valley High School, and Josh Tia, Upper Hutt College. And the winners are Erin Knox and Corin Hanning. Erin won 3 gold medals in the Manawatu Winter Swimming Champs and recorded 3 personal bests in the Wellington Short Course Champs, finishing 4th, 6th and 7th against non-disabled swimmers. She was named D-Sport Swimmer of the Year, Swimming Wellington Athlete with a Disability of the Year, and awarded the Hutt Valley Sports Award Disabled Athlete of the Year for 2021. Corin won 6 medals at the 2020 New Zealand Secondary Schools Championships, the most of any athlete, setting 2 national records and 4 New Zealand Secondary Schools athletics records. He was also awarded an ISPS Hunda Scholarship to attend the 2022 Australian National Championships.
To floorball we go. Our finalists in the Floorball Players of the Year categories are, for the girls, Maddie Barnes, Scots College, Maya Hatchwell, Wellington Girls College, and Stella McCarthy, Wellington East Girls College. And 2 finalists in the boys, Jack Cobden Cox, Rongotai College, and Alex Stewart, Rongotai College. Our floorball winners for the year, Maya Hatchwell and Alec Stewart. Maya was named in the New Zealand Under-19 women's floorball team. She plays in the WFL A-League, which is the top league in the capital. And Alex Stewart, captain of the Rongotai College team that won the New Zealand School Championships. He competes in the Wellington Open Men's League.
We now move to the Fujifilm Football Players of the Year. And the finalists are, for the girls, Pepe Oliver Bell, Onslow College, Sammy Preval, Wellington East Girls College, Samantha White, Wellington Girls College. And for the boys, Theo Itima, Onslow College, Max Falconer, Wellington College, Adrian Rodriguez, Wellington College. And the winners are Pepe Oliver Bell and Theo Itima. Pepe was a member of the Aotearoa Māori youth football team and selected to attend the New Zealand Under-20 women's football camp. Theo was a member of the Wellington Olympic men's team, winners of the Central League competition, and he was selected by New Zealand Football for the Under-17 and Under-20 regional training camps.
Let's go to futsal, and our finalists in the girls are Anna McCarthy, Wellington East Girls College, Sammy Preval, Wellington East Girls College, and Samantha White, Wellington Girls College. And for the boys, Cooper Duggan, Wellington College, Max Falconer, Wellington College, and Dylan Walker, Scots College. Our futsal players of the year for 2021 are Samantha White and Cooper Duggan. Samantha is a member of the Wellington Under-19 futsal team, where she won the Golden Boot for the national tournament and invited to the New Zealand Futsal Ferns national training squad. And Cooper is a member of the Wellington Under-19 men's futsal team and a member of the Wellington men's futsal team.
Now to golf players of the year. The finalists are, for the girls, Dare Chung, Chiltern St James School, Erica Kui, Chiltern St James School, and Yewu Hyun, Hutt Valley High School. For the boys, Jamie Frew, Wellington College, Alec Prentice, Paraparaumu College, and Harry Ward, Paraparaumu College. And the winners are Dare Chung and Alec Prentice. Dare was a New Zealand Under-19 winner and stroke play runner-up. She was selected for the 2020 Queen Circuit Asia Pacific Champs, World Amateur Champs, and 5 other international tournaments that were all cancelled or postponed due to COVID. Alec was a Wellington Under-16 boys stroke play champ and was first in both the Otaki Under-19 Sims Cup and Masterton Junior Open.
On we go to handball, and the finalists for the handball players of the year in the girls: Christina Hames, Wellington Girls College; Ruby O'Connor, Samuel Marsden Collegiate; Hine Takawa Thompson Laulu, Wellington East Girls College. And in the boys, Adam Bird, Onslow College, and Stephanos Hills, Scots College. Our handball players of the year are Hine Takawa Thompson Laulu and Stephanos Hills. Hine Takawa is the captain of the Wellington East Girls College handball team and was the top scorer and MVP of the College Sport Wellington handball senior competition. Stephanos was a member of the Wellington Under-19 team and was selected in the New Zealand beach handball squad.
We now move to the hockey players of the year. The finalists are, for the girls, Ruby Baker, Wellington Girls College; Kate Cominick-Fraser, Wellington Girls College; Rihanna Foe, Wellington Girls College. For the boys, Tim Crawford, Wellington College; Xander Redgrave, Onslow College; Daniel Stevens, Onslow College. And the winners are Ruby Baker and Tim Crawford. Ruby is a member of the New Zealand Under-18 hockey team and Hockey New Zealand Performance Network and National Māori hockey team. She is the only schoolgirl selected for the Wellington Senior Women's representative side competing at the National Hockey Championships. Tim was selected in the New Zealand Under-18 Performance Network camp and is captain of the Wellington Under-18 hockey side, placing 5th at the Nationals.
We go to netball, and this hotly contested category, just 4 girls finalists: Lily Clark, Wellington Girls College; Torrin Isako, Altair College; Rachel Price, Samuel Marsden Collegiate; and Temelesi Rayasi, St Mary's College. Our netballer of the year is Torrin Isako. She was a member of the Wellington Under-18 team, a member of the Central Manawa team, and brought onto the bench for the Central Pulse as injury cover during this year's ANZ Championship.
We now move to Orienteers of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Rachel Baker, Wellington Girls College; Jessica Proshochko, Paraparaumu College; Sophie Waters, Hutt Valley High School. For the boys, Oliver Edwards, Hutt International Boys School; Jonathan Green, Hutt Valley High School; and Jake McClellan, Onslow College. And the winners are Rachel Baker and Oliver Edwards. Rachel was selected for the New Zealand Junior Secondary Schools orienteering team and was 3rd in the middle distance in Under-16 at the Nationals. Oliver was selected to the New Zealand secondary schools team and consistently has been one of the best CSW orienteers over the last 5 years.
We're up to rowing. Our finalists for Rowers of the Year in the girls: Kate Barham, Wellington East Girls College; Ava Johnston, Wellington East Girls College; Ella Livingston, St Mary's College; and Caitlin Revel, Wellington Girls College. And in the boys, Ryan Calvert, Onslow College; Joshua Clark, Onslow College; and Will Palmer, Wellington College. Our Rowers of the Year for 2021 are Caitlin Revel and Ryan Calvert. Caitlin is a member of the New Zealand Under-19 squad, selected onto Rowing New Zealand's high performance pathway, and 5th in the girls Under-18 quad at Māori Cup and 3rd at the North Island Championships. Ryan was selected onto Rowing New Zealand's high performance pathway as well, selected for the Wellington Under-20 Coxed 8s and Coxless Quad Sculls, and 2nd in the boys Under-18 pair B final at Māori Cup and 3rd at the North Island Championships.
We're now up to the Rugby League Players of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Justine McGregor, St Mary's College; Hani Tangahue, Wainuiamata High School; Sia Tolovaa Ule, St Mary's College; Ayla Toman, Sacred Heart College. For the boys, Awhaesi Whaavai, Rongotai College; Junior Talair, St Patrick's College Town; and George Teo, St Patrick's College Town. The winners are Sia Tolovaa-Ule, St Mary's College, and Awhaesi Whaavai, Rongotai College. Sia was a member of the Wellington Orcas Women's Rugby League team and selected in Whitu Samoa Rugby League Under-18 squad. Awhaesi is a member of the Wellington Orcas Under-18 team and is a candidate for the New Zealand Under-18 team.
Next up, we can announce the Transit Coach Line's Rugby Players of the Year. Our finalists are, in the girls, Melania Louis-Fai, Queen Margaret College; Tamara Ruaporo Ngātua-Kana, Tawa College; Alexis Tawanai, Wainuiamata High School. And in the boys, Toby Crosby, St Patrick's College Silverstream; Siali Loaki, St Patrick's College Town; and Maya Tima Schmidt, Scots College. Our Rugby Players of the Year with Transit Coach Lines are Alexis Tawaniai, Wainuiamata High School, and Siali Loaki from St Patrick's College Town. Alexis is a member of the Wainuiamata women's rugby team and a member of the Wellington Pride women's rugby team. And Siali was named in the New Zealand secondary schools rugby team for the 2nd year in a row and has recently signed a contract with the Wellington Lions.
We're now up for Shooter of the Year. This is a mixed code, and the finalists are Megan Brodie, Queen Margaret College; Michael Ling, Onslow College; Cassandra Truscott, Samuel Marsden Collegiate; and Mia Welshduffin, Taita College. And the winner is Megan Brodie. Megan was the top overall girl in target shooting New Zealand 2021 secondary schools postal competition. She represented Wellington in the National District Championships and represented Wellington in the women's inter-association match against other regions.
Let's move to softball. The finalists for the Softballers of the Year in the girls are Rain Menzies, Whitby Collegiate; Misha Shaw-Wallace, Whitby Collegiate; and Riley Watt, St Orange College. And in the boys, Karen Bolger, Rongotai College; Lennox Easthope, St Patrick's College Silverstream; and Tane Mumu, Scots College. Our Softballers of the Year, Rain Menzies, Whitby Collegiate, and Tane Mumu, Scots College. Rain was selected for the Junior White Sox national team and also selected for the South Australian Under-16 state softball team. And Tane was selected for the 2021 Black Sox squad and was a member of the Hutt Valley Senior Men's and New Zealand under-23 major Sox teams.
We're now up to the squash Players of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Maiden Lee Ko, Te Kura Māori o Porirua, Sophia Denardi Gonzalez, St. Oran's College, and Diana Galloway, Hutt Valley High School. And for the boys, Oliver Dunbar, Scots College. The winners are Maiden Lee Ko and Oliver Dunbar. Maiden Lee Ko was winner of the Under-17 Girls South Island Championships and was a member of the New Zealand Elite Development Squad and the New Zealand World Development Squad. Oliver Dunbar was the winner of the CSW Squash Championship for 2 years in a row and the North Island Under-15 Squash Champs winner.
Let's go to our Swimmers of the Year. The girls' finalists are Molly Player, Samuel Marsden Collegiate, Jenna Ralston-Larking, Tawa College, and Georgia Wills, Altair College. And for the boys, Ashley Bogue, Hutt International Boys School, Sam Brown from Rongotai College, and Finn Harland from Wellington College. Our Swimmers of the Year for 2021 are Molly Player and Sam Brown. Molly won 5 golds at the Wellington Short Course Championships and a gold, 2 silvers and a bronze at the New Zealand Age Group Championships, including swimming a Wellington Age Group record for the 200 backstroke. And Sam won 3 golds, a silver and 4 bronze medals at the New Zealand Secondary School Champs, including swimming a Wellington record in the 200 metre freestyle. He won 5 age group gold medals at the New Zealand Champs, including a record for the 200 metre individual medley.
Now for the table tennis Players of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Erin Huang, Wellington East Girls College, Grace Lam Sam, Taita College, Mi Mante, Wellington East Girls College. For the boys, Tom Christie, Wellington College, Oscar Craig, Hutt International Boys School, Yufeng Wang, Scots College, and Hugo Yick, Scots College. The winners are May Mante and Hugo Yick. May Mante was College Sport Wellington individual champion and the North Island Under-18 and Under-21 women's double champion. Hugo Yick is a College Sport Wellington individual champion and was a member of the winning summer interclub team with a winning singles record of 89%.
The Tennis Players of the Year are next. Our finalists in the girls, Alice Bolton, Queen Margaret College, Jade Otway, Samuel Marsden Collegiate, and Rosanna Tohirere Stermand, Scots College. And in the boys, Ryan Carter, Hutt International Boys School, Angus Doddridge, Rongotai College, and Zeno Varohas Poole, Wellington College. Our Tennis Players of the Year this year are Jade Otway and Zeno Varohas Poole. Jade is currently ranked New Zealand's top junior player and 6th in Open Women. She was named New Zealand Tennis Junior Female Player of the Year this year. And Zeno was the winner of the New Zealand 16s Doubles Nationals and selected to represent New Zealand at the B2 ITF Junior Championships.
Now moving to the Touch Players of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Tia Pavihi, Queen Margaret College, Hannah Stokes, Kapiti College, Alexis Tuanai, Wainuiamata High School. For the boys, Jaden Maira, St. Patrick's College Silverstream, Isaiah Opai, Wellington College, Maui Winitana Petalicio, St. Patrick's College Silverstream. And the winners are Hannah Stokes and Isaiah Opai. Hannah was co-captain of the Kapiti College Senior A team and was also part of the Kapiti Horowhenua Under-18 team and the New Zealand Under-20 mixed training squad. Isaiah was the captain of the Wellington College Senior A team and the Wellington Under-18 team and New Zealand under-18 boys training squad.
Ultimate Frisbee, and our finalists for Ultimate Frisbee Player of the Year. In the girls, Becky Liddle, Wellington Girls College, Stacey Mather, Hutt Valley High School, Emma Pegler, Tawa College, and Summer Thomason, Tawa College. For the boys, Stephen Leishman, Hutt Valley High School, Elliot Mance, Rongotai College, and Ben Stiggers, Onslow College. Our Ultimate Frisbee Players of the Year are Stacey Mather and Ben Stiggers. Stacey was the captain of the Hutt Valley High School Ultimate Girls team that placed second at the Nationals and was selected in the New Zealand Under-20 Women's Training Squad. And Ben was co-captain of the Wellington youth team and was selected in the New Zealand Under-20 Men's Training Squad.
Now for the Underwater Hockey Players of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Emma Egley, Samuel Marsden Collegiate, Jessie McKee, Wellington Girls College, Maddie Meach, Wellington East Girls College. For the boys, Yugget Selleck, Scots College, Caleb DeVos, Wellington College, Joseph Gunderson, St Patrick's College Town, Jack Randall, Hutt International Boys School. And the winners are Jessie McKee and Caleb DeVos. Jessie was a member of Wellington Girls senior team and also selected in the New Zealand Under-18 women's side in both 2020 and 2021. Caleb was captain of the Wellington College Senior A team that won both the Central Regional Champs and the CSW Champs. He was also named to trial for the New Zealand Under-19 team.
Our volleyball players of the year are next, and our finalists in the girls are Molly Choate, St Catherine's College, Emilita Leota, Bishop Viard College, and Linda Skelton Chong Ni, St Mary's College. For the boys, Jerome Tafili, Taita College, Connor Tuifau, St Patrick's College Silverstream, and Heta Tulima, Altair College. Our volleyball players of the year are Linda Skelton Chong Ni and Connor Tuifau. Linda was selected in the tournament team at the College Sport Wellington Regionals and was a bronze medalist at the Under-19 Interprovincial Championships and a member of the New Zealand Women's Training Camp. And Connor was selected MVP at the College Sport Wellington Regionals, was a member of the Wellington Under-21 Interprovincial team and named MVP at their championships.
Now for the Waka Ama Athletes of the Year. The finalists are, for the girls, Te Rangahuia Henare from Te Kura a Iwi o Whakatupuranga Ruamano. For the boys, Hoani Akavi, Te Kura Māori o Porirua. And the winners are Te Rangahui Henare and Hoani Akavi. Te Rangahui Henare was winner of the College Sport Wellington Under-19 Girls W1 250 metre sprint and won the New Zealand Secondary School Under-19 Girls W1 250 metre sprint title. Hoani Akavi was winner of the College Sport Wellington Under-19 Boys W1 250 metre sprint, member of the Te Kura Māori o Porirua W6 500 metre team that won gold at the College Sport Wellington Waka Ama sprints and placed second at the Nationals.
Water polo, and our finalists for the water polo players of the year in the girls, Jade Blucher, St Orange College, Kennedy Snellgrove, Hutt Valley High School, and Petra Tyndall, Samuel Marsden Collegiate. And in the boys, Marcus Kowalczyk, St Bernard's College, Toby Massam, Hutt International Boys School, and Thomas Poe, St Patrick's College Town. Our water polo players of the year for 2021 are Jade Blucher and Toby Massam. Jade was a member of the college team who were runners-up in the College Sport Wellington Championships and a member of the Hutt Valley women's team that won the New Zealand Water Polo Tier 2 competition. And Toby was captain of the Hutt Heat under-18 team and a member of the Hutt Heat men's team that came third in the National League.
Additional to the major codes, college sport wishes to recognise the outstanding achievements of athletes nominated in sports that have no regular local secondary school competition, but where athletes have achieved with distinction. The finalists in this category for the girls are Christina Hames, Beach Handball, Wellington Girls College; Hazel Jones, Equestrian, Wellington Girls; Caitlin Munn, Roller Sports, Nainai College; Meg Kelly, Water Skiing, Whitby Collegiate; and Amelia Peel, Yachting, Queen Margaret.
And the finalists in this category for the boys are David Johnson, Boxing, St Pat's Town; Arno Lee, Diving, Onslow College; Joseph Gunderson, Spearfishing, St Pat's Town; Ben Pettit, 10-pin bowling, Hutt International Boys School; and Jack Silver, water skiing, Hutt International Boys School.
And the girls' winners are Christina Hames, Beach Handball, Wellington Girls. Christina was a member of the Wellington mixed and women's teams, both first at nationals, and she won MVP for goalkeeper for both teams. She was also part of the North Island and New Zealand women's beach handball teams. The second girls' winner is Meg Kelly, water skiing, Whitby Collegiate. She was first in tricks and second in slalom at the national champs, making her the New Zealand Junior Girls overall champion. She competed in a Junior World Online barefoot water skiing tournament where the New Zealand team was third and Meg was placed fifth in the World Junior Trick event. And the third is Amelia Peel, Yachting, Queen Margaret. In 2021, she was part of the New Zealand 420 National Championships Women's Division and placed third. She was invited to represent New Zealand at the 2021 420 Worlds at the Yacht Club San Remo, Italy.
And the boys' winners in this category, outstanding performances in other codes. We have three for you. Arno Lee, Diving, Onslow College. Arno represented New Zealand at the Malaysian virtual online diving competition and was selected by Diving New Zealand to compete at the World Junior Diving Champs in the Ukraine. Ben Pettit, 10-pin bowling, Hutt International Boys School. Ben was in the New Zealand under-21 team to the Australian National Teams Championships, but was also young enough, he's only a year 9, to compete in the under-18 and under-14 competitions. He became the New Zealand Open Men's 10-pin bowling champion, the youngest person to ever win that title. And Jack Silver, water skiing, Hutt International Boys School, competed in the New Zealand Water Ski National Champs, winning gold in the overall boys title and finishing 4th in the men's slalom grade. Jack was selected in the New Zealand Junior Water Ski team to attend the Junior World Championships. He's ranked number 1 in Oceania and number 5 in the world.
We now move to the One Foundation All-Rounders of the Year. These awards recognise outstanding levels of achievements in 3 or more sports. The finalists in the girls are Elizabeth Hewitt, Chiltern St James School; Emilita Leota, Bishop Viard College; Dallas McKnight, Kapiti College; Tia Pavihi, Queen Margaret College. And for the boys, Seth Cohen, Nuosala, Bishop Viard College; Isaiah Opai, Wellington College; Junior Paulo, St Patrick's College Silverstream; and Benjamin Press, Hutt International Boys School. And the winners are Emilita Leota and Junior Paulo. Emilita is a member of the Bishop Viard Boys First 11 football, Senior A netball, Senior A badminton and dragon boat teams, and competed at the College Sport Wellington Regional Athletics. Junior Paulo was a member of the Wellington Under-19 volleyball team that placed third at the Nationals, a member of the Silverstream volleyball and touch teams, who were CSW 2021 Premier Championships, a member of the Silverstream First 15 rugby team, who were joint CSW 2021 Premier Champions, and a member of Silverstream Athletics team.
Congratulations to all of our code winners and all of our finalists as well. We now move to the College Sport Wellington Premier Awards. These are our Sportspersons of the Year for 2021, and we have 5 finalists in the girls and 5 finalists in the boys, one of which from each of the boys and the girls will be named College Sport Wellington Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year for 2021. I've got the finalists in the girls. They are Ruby Baker, Wellington Girls College for hockey. Dare Chung, Chiltern St James School for golf. Jordana Davey, Sacred Heart College for basketball. Jade Otway, Samuel Marsden Collegiate for tennis. And Georgia Plimmer, Tawa College for cricket.
And in the boys, Will Anthony, Scots College for cross-country and road racing. Siale Loaki, St Patrick's College Town, rugby. Tane Mumu, Scots College softball. Ben Pettit, Hutt International Boys School, Tempen bowling. And Jack Silver, Hutt International Boys School, water skiing.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here are your winners, your supreme winners for 2021. The Young Sportswoman of the Year is Dare Chung, Chiltern St James School.
And the Young Sportsman of the Year is Siale Loaki, St Patrick's College Town.
Dare is the New Zealand Under-19 winner and stroke play runner-up, selected for the 2020 Queen's Circuit, Asia Pacific Golf Champs, World Amateur Champs and 5 other international tournaments that were all unfortunately cancelled or postponed due to COVID, but another magnificent year for golfer Dare Chung.
Siale Loaki was named in the New Zealand secondary schools rugby team for the 2nd year in a row and has recently signed for the Wellington Lions.
A huge congratulations to Dare and to Siale. Now, earlier on today, we were able to catch up with our 2 winners and present their awards to them at school. They were sworn to secrecy though, but now we can share their reactions with you.
So we were talking last week, yeah, and so I've asked you back in, but I've been a bit cheeky.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I've got this thing over here. Do you recognise this?
Oh, yes.
So you've won Sportswoman of the Year for college sport again.
This year.
This year.
Again?
Again! How amazing is that?
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Oh, wow.
Well done.
Thank you.
It's amazing. So these guys are actually from college sport.
Oh, okay.
This
Yes.
is Tracy.
Nice to meet you.
And so thought we'd just be a bit cheeky and ask a couple of questions because it's going to go on Facebook Live
wow.
tonight.
Okay.
What
I
are you
even
thinking?
wore my golf clothes. That's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Are you excited?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Were you
Excited.
expecting this?
No.
No?
Not at all.
Really? What did
Yeah.
you think? You can...
Well, because this year was a bit up and down, and I couldn't play a lot of tournaments nationally or even locally. And so I didn't even imagine that I'd get something like this.
Oh, well,
Because, yeah, I really did struggle this year with COVID coming up and down. But
yeah. Well done.
yeah, thank
Yeah,
you. I'm
fantastic.
extremely happy to receive this.
Oh. And tell us what's next? What's happening for you from here? Do you want to let everybody know?
So I've graduated school now, so I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And next year I'm looking to go to Australia and the States to play some amateur golf. And over there are just so many great players. And it's just great competition, great courses, great weather.
Yeah.
And
it's the dream. So
Nice.
I'm gonna go play some great amateur golf there.
Awesome. And tell us about what are you going to miss about being here, being at Chiltern?
Wow. I think definitely my friends, the teachers, and just learning every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I come here every day and there's always something to learn.
Yeah.
And I've had so many great memories here, and I've gone to camps and EOTCs, and I've had exams which were stressful, but they were all so fun.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to miss that environment because this routine life is never going to come back to me.
Right.
Yeah. So it was a very precious memory to be here for 6 years now.
Well, we're really proud of you.
Thank you.
And we're going to watch you with great pride, and we're going to be cheering for you all the way. What would you say to the younger ones that are looking at this tonight in college sport awards and things, in whatever code they're in, and think, that they would love to also take their sport all the way? What would you say?
I think number one, you have to love the sport.
Yeah.
You have to want to get out of bed every day and just run to the golf course or the football field or the tennis course, just anywhere you want to go, you have to want to go. And number two, you have to work hard. I think that's so important. You always have to study the game. You always have to know the best people in the game. Ask for help. Just be really passionate about it, and I think you'll become so much better. And then number three, believe.
Really? Yeah.
You definitely have to believe in yourself, and you have to have that self-pride and confidence. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to get to the top level, and you're always going to have a limit. You're going to have that glass roof above your head, where you look like you can reach the sky, but you're always blocking it.
Yeah.
But if you believe, you'll be able to achieve greater goals. And I think that's where you can become limitless. So.
Wow. Well, go well.
Thank you.
Okay, you thoroughly deserve this.
Thank you very much.
And yeah, we think that you are just remarkable, and we can't wait to have you back lots in the future.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, it sounds like you've had a successful afternoon, but we've got some other really great news. You know how we got the Sportsperson of the Year awards tonight. So you're winning our Rugby Player of the Year. Then all of those finalists, they all go into the hat, and we have a judges panel that selects an overall Supreme Sportsperson of the Year, and the judges panel decide who you are our Supreme Sportsman of the Year for 2021. So congratulations.
Cheers, sir. Thank you.
Well done. So here's the trophy. So yeah, and you can see from the names on there, it's some pretty awesome names.
Oh, thank you.
So like, normally, when we do this in person, we get the winners up there, and Jason Pine, the MC, will ask you a few questions. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Look, first up, it's been a massive year. Looking back, what's like a highlight of this year for you?
Oh, a highlight for me, probably just playing with the boys. I've been with them for like 3 years, and to just run out with them every week is probably, and to be able to lead them up front with co-captaining with Cam Burgess is a huge honour, and I can see that for me was pretty big.
Awesome. And next year, what are you looking forward to for next year?
Oh, next year. Oh, just looking forward to being by myself. Not having to rely on us. Slowly moving away from mum and dad, not having to rely on them that much. Becoming more individual, and just.
Awesome. And last question, thinking back about your time at town here, what are you going to miss the most?
Oh, just the support system. It's pretty massive and helped me throughout my college footy, especially from Mr. Milmo and Mr. Safani for their support. Definitely gonna miss seeing the boys. I know all of us are gonna go in our separate ways, but just the brotherhood that's at the school, and just gonna miss the support system. But really gonna.
Oh well, good luck for next year.
Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Sweet.
And make sure you tune in tonight for the awards. We're doing it on
Well done, Dare, Siale, and indeed all of our nominees, finalists and winners. It has been another outstanding year of sport under trying circumstances. We wish you all the best for upcoming exams and the holiday break. Good night, see you next year. Ngā mihi nui, kia koutou katoa.